that would have been bad. The stream would have been gone. Alright. So I'm not gonna start at the ship. It's gonna be a long 2 hours, I swear. But it's all for the build-up. All for the build-up of Titus's character, and I'm just gonna leave it at default for all the names. But yeah. Hopefully we can get through most of this. I hope to finish this in about a month, but I don't think the game gets a lot of good publicity with a certain laugh scene. But beyond that, I hope we can do some good analysis on some of the characters as they're introduced. So let's go. I'm actually gonna question this. Does anyone want to do the standard or the expert sphere good? I'll give it about 10 seconds. I'll give it a little bit more because of the stream delay. Alright, I'm gonna roll for it. Roll die. We'll say evens is expert. And we'll do it to 2 out of 3. That's a 1, a 4, a 6. Alright, evens. And I'm gonna go with the original soundtrack because I'm nostalgic.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Alright, a pretty solemn start. It's a very famous To Xanarkin theme. Take a drink of water. If I need to adjust any of the sound, let me know. So here we go. Let's talk to the ladies first.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Can you sign this?
So we're already
No
getting
problem.
the
Please.
late 90s,
Alrighty.
early 2000s voice quality.
Two.
Take it easy. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
But James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Titus, does a really good job. I think there are some lines that aren't really as good, but I think overall he does a good job.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Alright, I wanted to play that out.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
So this is really establishing the legacy that Titus has with his father in terms of playing a sports game. think I'll turn this up a little bit. I think it's amazing that this was really impressive for its time back in 2001. That I can see all the little bits that are like artifacting a little bit. Let's turn this down a little bit, because now it's going to get a little hairy. Alright.
Oren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Alright, the best character in the game, Oren. I played this intro in Japanese first to see the difference between the voices. I don't think Oren's voice in Japanese sounds as cool as it does in English.
Huh? Huh?
It's that kid.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
This is so cryptic.
What the?
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Was this Squaresoft? I think this was Squaresoft. Back before the, yeah, this was Squaresoft. One of the
Called it sin.
last few games that was still under that name. So we get old, wise, and experience with Oren, and then we get the complete opposite with Tidus.
Take it. A gift from Jack.
My old man?
to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
So this is turn-based in comparison to most of the older titles of Final Fantasy. So you can take your time. That's a nice crit. But this bit really doesn't matter. There's not a lot of strategy.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Pretty much just cut what's in front of you and keep going. But yeah, it's a nice way to introduce you to the combat flow of this game. And that's pretty much what this is. It's establishing what you can and can't do in comparison to the old ones. It's just the easy win. As well as show off the models, because there's like 4 different models, or 3. Which was a big deal back then. It was like the high quality models and then the ones that weren't that big.
Can't wait to die.
So this is the limit break. Overdrives. So let's see. Each one is unique. In this case for Auron. You have to do a button combination of some description. And then for Tidus, you just have to press A at the right time. Ooh, nice crits. I wonder, can you go this way? I've never tried. Okay. You mosey your way around it. And these are save points. Regain health, save your game.
What are you laughing at, old man? Auron, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
And then with this, you just, I don't know, pick one.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
It's a pretty much in this entire section, you don't have to use a lot of strategy. You just do whatever needs to be done. So, like for instance, just hit the tanker. Didn't think about it, but man, Orin's pretty fast and he can jump pretty high.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Alright, part 1 of the prologue is done.
Hey!
My old man?
This part's pretty trippy. Hey, there he is. Dad!
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Orin! Hey!
So the game establishes itself, and then you're left alone. Along with that, in its establishment, it gives you a character that's way stronger than you, and someone that you can rely on. Versus here, since you're all alone, you have to deal with everything that comes at you. And I think that's pretty good. It's pretty good pacing in terms of gameplay. The story progression's a little rocky to me. Like, I'll let you guys know when I think the game actually really starts in terms of mechanics and stuff, but for now it's pretty linear. Like, you can tell on the map there's not really a lot of places to go. But yeah, most of the secrets here are extra potions, things to keep you alive. I won't be trying to do a 100% run. This is just me casually going through it. I will try to get every Albed primer though. So I'm gonna try and get a guide for that. Let's see. Yeah, it gets pretty anime in this game too. Alright, I'm gonna hit that one. But there's a big one. Now, I think there is absolutely nothing to fear in this fight, but when I first played this, whenever my health got that low, I would always heal myself. But I believe it always does half your health. And I believe that was 3 strikes.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I'm actually really curious, since this is revolving around Titus telling a story, when did the first Prince of Persia come out? That would be the PlayStation 2 version, not the original. Let's see. Prince Persia. The Sands of Time. Is that correct? The movie was called that. Oh. Oh, and the game was called that too. 2003. Okay, so this precedes that by, I think, 2 years. But yeah, I don't remember if I played this first or that first. Ooh, the frames really were dying there for a moment. But I did like the storytelling. I thought it was pretty good. I think it was better done in Prince of Persia, but that's a very different kind of game.
Cold. Need fire.
Alright. So I have to get fire. Ooh, man. I wonder if that's just my high frame rate. Yeah, because it looks fine in the feed. Let's see. So is this the way that I came from? Yes. I have to go into these two directions. Find shit for a fire. Oop. Yeah, I think telling a story narrative is pretty good to start in medias res for a brief moment. It was the most briefest of moments at that campfire scene with all the party members. But it's a way to get some narrative insight from your protagonist, and I think that's pretty good. At least with Titus, it can serve a way as to give him a little more human elements, because he seems very inhuman in some moments where he's being a brat. But he is a kid. He's like, I don't know, 16 or 17.
I need food.
Like, that line read was pretty okay. It wasn't that
What
great.
do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Those were weird moments at the time. I thought those were flashbacks, but they're more like dreams.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
It was a dramatic turn.
Give me a break!
Let's see. Is 520 my max? Okay, yeah. Because I'm doing the expert. Ooh, good crit. Ooh, and a miss. That's great. Damn. That was really lucky, holy shit.
on my side? Cool!
Alright. So this mystery character has the special ability of using grenades. Like so. Which I'm just going to use all of them. Just so this fight stops sooner. Whoops. Ooh, we got 2 grenades. I think 1 grenade should do it. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe 1 or 2 attacks. But
Phew. That was close.
wait a minute. I'm gonna have to look something up later.
Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Vin, Irisa, Tekika! Bog, Edeku! Gemed?
Fed! Srivadak Risa!
Drelmia, Drakisha Tate.
Ifan Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
I noticed that Tidus really fades to black a lot.
Kid, it Daja.
Hey, that hurts!
Usujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
It's a good line read.
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Alright, so let's pick this up. So we can learn the all bad language. And then the tutorial of the sphere grid.
Oh.
It's really easy to navigate. Generally speaking, it's pretty linear. But there are certain spots that are locked off by level nodes. Like the one under Tidus right now is level 1. So I would need a level 1 node to clear that. But this is how you level up. And the entire grid is huge. And I believe this is the standard grid. And we'll get to see that once we get out of here. I'm just mashing A. And then you can check in on your abilities, whatever you unlock. Then you can switch characters. There's the zoom out. See how big it is? That's freaking huge. Alright. I'm gonna save. Because that's a lot. So I'd say this is the middle part of the second kind of tutorial that eases you in. Maybe just part 2 of the main tutorial.
We found some ancient ruins right. It's not active
Oh, whoops.
now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
I can show off. Alright, let's see.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
Okay, good. Oh crap. Shoot. Oh. Pay no mind to that. But yeah, I talked to that guy again to get some more potions, but I think it's the other guy, and obviously since I can't read the language, that makes that moment a lot more funnier. Oh crap. Yeah, the sphere grid is pretty good. There's one character where I think it gets a little more unfortunate of what's happening, just due to the way how it's designed and where that character starts. But we'll get there when we get there. Alright, come on. Get to see how big it is again. Okay. Is it you? Did I miss it? Yes, okay. Now let's go. Oh wow, they just replay the same animation. That's great. I actually haven't seen that. So yeah, generally just follow the chains. I remember this at least. And I believe this is when it actually is quote-unquote dangerous. Because in the past, I don't think it's as dangerous. There we go. I find it a little rude that this other character hasn't introduced herself. Let's see. There we go. I mean, you get put to work and then you don't even know any of the names. Alright, I don't think I need to save. I didn't notice the thumbs up she does. That's great. I always thought she shook her head like he's just banging on a console and expecting it to work. Oh, they zoom in on the pipe there. Alright, let's steal from B. Attack B. And then steal from A. And attack A. And then I'm going to use a grenade. Nice. So I will use a couple of those. I have plenty of potions. Is that supposed to happen? What's happening here? Okay. There's a weird hang from the camera there. Also a weird transition. Let's steal from you. Okay, so this is really to teach you that you're able to use it, but it's such a poor way of teaching you because it's telling you to wait and you recover HP. This never comes up again until certain boss fights. So really you should just guard, which is, in this case with my control scheme, it is Y. Because you at least take less damage. I always found that a little strange. And see the difference here. Oh, well. Is it really just gonna make me do it? I'll do it, just for the hell of it. Okay, it's Titus that has to say it. So this makes a little sense since he plays Blitzball. But this way, you're able to just make him not do that. Nice. Easy fight, not too bad. Then we have to go all the way down here. The camera zoom in on this? Oh yeah. So it's like a ship we have in the wreckage.